So you see a ton of guys on tour using them, and me, a YouTube hack. Not great. Same exact thing. My friend once said, because you can't make double bogey on the range. So like that right there was just a straight block. What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're gonna be doing a mic'd up range session. I wanna share with you guys what I've been working on. Maybe you guys can pick something up to add into your own practice routine. And I'd love to hear some other, fun drills to work on the range. Always trying to improve my game. So hope you guys pick something up from this. Just stretched a little bit, hit a couple balls to get warmed up. We're gonna jump right into it. So we're starting the day with just some general swing work. The biggest thing for me lately is that I have a big tendency to spin off of this heel, which will pull my shoulders, pull the ball left. Not good. So for me, I've been working very hard on getting here and exploding up off the inside of my foot versus spinning off of this heel. Again, this is very specific to my swing. I don't want to be giving out swing tips. I'm just talking through what I'm working on, show you kind of how I practice. So to start, I'm taking some 3/4, just again to really exaggerate this motion instead of doing this. So we start, and I kind of like to build up to it, so I do a couple different drills as I go through. When I'm doing something like this, I'm really exaggerating it, so I'm kind of trying to just get a feel. So I know I'm not hitting the ball great, but I'm trying to really focus, just thinking about this left foot for now. I'm gonna kind of build it up into a full swing. That's the ideal I'm going for, with kind of that tight draw. That means everything's working together properly for me. So I'm starting to get some really good feel with these. Now I'm gonna do a couple full swings, again, just focusing on that explosion. I can tell it's good just in the way the ball goes. I know that sounds obvious, but like when I'm spinning, I'm getting stuck here, face is shutting, everything's kind of just dragging left, which causes a big left pull miss, which isn't always the best. Always got to keep the clubs clean. My friend is a professional caddy. He got me this Janet King towel. They sponsor like all the PGA Tour events, so you see a ton of guys on tour using them. And me, a YouTube hack. So moving on to my next drill, this is something that is super specific to me, but I have a tendency to not release my hands, which slows the club down. So I'm losing distance, I'm losing speed. And that was kind of what was causing the high weak fade I had a tendency to hit. So that's really one of the main focuses of what I've been taking lessons on. So for me, I literally just stand with my feet together and just try to hit hooks. I basically pick a target. So there's some little chipping targets on the other side of the range. I'm basically gonna start it at the furthest most left one and try to hook it into the red flag that's behind me here. I'm gonna hit about 10 of these and then go back into some full swings. And again, literally all I'm trying to do is just hook this ball. And the other thing I try to catch myself on, like that one, it's great that I'm pulling it left, but I still did feel myself spinning off this heel. So just because I'm trying to focus on one thing doesn't mean I want to let other parts of my swing get bad. So now I'm just gonna jump into some full swings. I was feeling pretty good about all of those there. What I tend to do is just pick a target. So I'm taking it right over this yellow flag right out there. Really can't hit it much better than that. Since my focus is hitting a draw, I'm trying to start it just right of that flag, let it draw back in, trying to get away again from that kind of high wipey fade. I think one part of golf I don't work on the most is probably my mental game. When I'm out on the range, I'm kind of always just striping it. My friend once said it's because you can't make double bogey on the range, and that kind of makes sense. Like, golf's hard, but I play enough where it shouldn't be that hard. So trying to get to the point where I'm confident enough in my game where I feel like I can go, you know, post a really good score every day. Obviously, if you guys have seen my breaking par series, that's kind of where I'm at right now, but I feel like the way I hit the ball in the range, I should be able to break par. So like that right there was just a straight block. I feel like I at least did explode with my legs. I was told when I'm kind of working on these fields on the range, that will happen because I'm getting used to doing this. So sometimes I'll go, you know, a little too much legs, not release my arms, and that's just holding the club face wide open to the right. So that's enough work with the irons for the day. We're now gonna move to the driver and then get the wedges dialed in at the end. I think the wedges are obviously the most important part, so I like to save those for the end, forcing me to focus a little bit. The driver is by far the most unpredictable club in the bag for me. On days I hit it well, I tend to score very well. Days I don't hit it well, I tend to find myself in a lot of shit. My biggest issue with the driver is, without a doubt, just swing tempo. When I start playing bad, I kind of try to rush it, swing a little too fast, grip the club a little too tight, and that can make for one of two things, which is a big block to the right, or I just shut the club face and hook it left. So not good having kind of a two-way miss with the driver. The biggest thing is just focusing on swing tempo right now, trying to hit at a target, keep it simple. So that was a perfect example of one where I just didn't release my arms. I didn't hit it poorly at all, but it kind of just stayed out to the right versus turning over a little bit for me. And the reality is, between a couple yards of carry distance and rollout, I mean, that could be a 10 to 20 yard difference on any given hole. Same exact thing. Not great. Done it a few times in a row now here. I'm gonna start going over the yellow flag, back into the red flag here. It's 1,000 times better. It's that nice tight draw that I wish I could hit every time. And that was money as well. We're gonna get to the fun stuff, the wedges. This is where the birdies happen. To get it started, I'm just picking a target. So that white flag is 106. The bunker in front of it is about 95. So I basically am just gonna be hitting full sand wedges right into that bunker. So I'm gonna hit 5 to 7 of those. And then we're gonna try to go 5 yards short of it, 5 yards short of it again. That one I kind of just tried to kill, binned it, which isn't good. Obviously we don't want to be doing that. I'm all about, you know, kind of nice smooth swings with the wedges. So these are fine, but I feel myself definitely starting to kind of scoop a little bit. Kind of trying to do this versus hitting down through it, taking a nice divot. So I got to clean that up a little bit. 1,000 times better. So now we're going to drop down from that 95 yard shot. Just choke down a bit, take about 5 yards off of it. I want to see these coming just short of that bunker. That's much better. Now to bump it down just one more notch, I like to drop this front foot back a hair, keep the choke down. So this one should be going about 85 for me, which I love to see. A little bit short of where I was aiming last time, which is exactly what I'm going for. I'm obviously not on a TrackMan right now, so I can't see these numbers exactly, so I'm kind of just going off of what I see. Obviously what I know, the biggest thing for me is just focusing on making sure I'm making good contact, because if I'm making good contact, I can trust my setup, and I have a general sense of kind of where the ball's going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, just wanted to come out here, share a little bit about how I practice, kind of what I'm working through. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and give you swing advice because I ain't a swing coach. I'm just trying to work on my own game. Hope you guys pick something up. If you guys have anything that I should work on in the comments, I would absolutely love to hear it. I'm always open to suggestions, trying new things, trying new drills, even if it's just a fun game to try on the range. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you want to see more content like this as well, and I will catch you guys next time.